What's up, guys? Watch. We got some mother legends in the house today.
Yeah.
We got Emerson Kennedy and the dog himself, Big K.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Featuring Rolex runts from Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Look at the top of it. It's a Rolex, man. Don't ever disrespect me. You don't even deserve
Is that really Ric Flair's weed?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's a brand, yeah, for sure.
Oh, shit, shout out to Ric Flair.
Look,
Yo, you watch
Ric Flair drip.
Ric
Emerson?
Flair's for the people now.
That's his
Yeah,
company,
yeah,
man.
he's into weed. Did you guys see? You watched Kill Tony, right? Did you see
Yeah.
the episode where he walks out?
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
fucked up.
Yeah.
He just like completely missed the theme of it.
Yeah, totally. He's like, I'm
I
not
don't
into
make
making
fun of people, guys.
What? God damn.
The chat is saying to watch Big K and Rock. We don't have the time.
We
to
don't
watch
have
the
3
first
hours
the first
today,
season
bro.
of Big K and Tay Roc.
We don't have 3 hours today, champ. It never even happened.
But now that I got you here, how do you feel about your battle in Mass 6?
Ooh.
Oh, it was dope, man. It was dope. I was the first battle of the night, which is like
First battle day 2.
first battle day 2.
Yeah.
Which is one of two things. It's either the best spot to be in or the worst. You know. This is one of these days. I'm gonna make a documentary called like The Untold Secrets of the Mid-Tier Legend. You know. There's a lot of mid-tier shit niggas don't know about. Like sometimes you get there before the security gets there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I know all about that.
before they're even handing out wristbands, they're like Emerson Kennedy to the stage.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what's cool? It could be like you guys. Pass also shows up early, and you know who else shows up early is Lux.
Does he?
Or he used to, because he said that.
It's crazy. He shows up early and still walks in late.
Yeah,
Still makes every- that's
What
crazy.
he does is he shows up early, then leaves.
Yeah.
Leaves and like
He comes,
goes and
scopes it out.
Yeah, he works a double.
Yeah,
he like,
yeah. He changes, but he said that was his big mistake versus Aver. He was like, it was a huge mistake because I didn't show up early and I didn't like receive the energy of the room.
Yeah.
And then when he came in, that's why he feels like he was off versus Aver.
Yeah.
I feel like he did great against Aver personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, he shows up early too. That's
I remember there was this footage of like K-Shine walking around on stage. Who did he battle? Maybe it was the Real Sick battle when they were in Houston. I just remember there was like footage of him like rapping on stage before the crowd was in there or anything.
Yeah.
He was like walking around performing his whole rounds. I was like, damn, I ain't
That's sick.
you don't do this.
Early
Like, I
in the
try to
morning.
do it like I don't know. It might be like my affirmations bullshit, but I try to practice as close as the real thing's gonna be. Do you ever get to the stage early and like go through your shit? No.
I really, bro, on some real shit, most of the time I never even like perform my shit like at full volume, full
shit.
effort, none of that. Most of the time I'm usually like coming up with it and just going,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
But if I spar with somebody, I'll let them hear it. But it still won't be at like full aggression, full. It's never that. Never.
Whoa,
yeah,
that's crazy.
I
You
know
never
what?
ever one time did that. That's wild.
So there's a lot of times, but most of the time, your battles are the first time you're saying that shit out
Yeah.
loud. That's wild to think about, bro.
Not out loud, but like screaming it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when I'm rehearsing my rounds, if I'm like, walking around, you know what I mean, preparing or whatever, I might be like, you know what I mean? But not loud.
That's crazy.
Like rapping to myself. Yeah.
That's crazy to think
But
about.
still like audible, but not screaming is what I'm saying. Projecting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fascinating. That's like the polar opposite of a lot of people, like B-Dot.
Yeah.
Remember, he would he remembers his stuff not even by the words, but it's his movements.
Body movements.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
He's like had
He would do
choreography and
movements.
shit.
Like, okay, that's when I say this, that's when I
Yeah.
say this. Yeah, he was like a next level of like rehearsing. It was really cool to see. I got to witness him and Geechee like doing their 2-on-2 sometimes, like when they
Yeah.
battle Marv and Quest, and that shit was like fascinating to see.
And in the opposite of you, Danny Myers will be in like a airport terminal together. And like when he's yelling this shit, I'm like, bro, we're gonna get kicked out of JFK, Danny. I shoot his neck. Like, bro,
That's what I was just about to say.
We're by the Hudson News. We're gonna get kicked out of the Hudson News.
The idea of like performing my shit at full, like, that sounds so insane to me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
about
like
breath
just
control?
if I was like walking around somewhere,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
somebody seen that.
How do you know like your breath control then? Like
I can still tell that by like how
Yeah.
but I could.
Okay.
All that is
can't do
kind of a
that, bro.
toss up until it goes down to me.
That's
like,
crazy.
Controlling when I breathe and all that. Like I've never been. I could.
No
That's
shit.
OD. Like
Kinda
I
cool,
just
though.
like the.
It
the
shows that you're like
lyrics,
a
yeah.
rapper.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dope.
you
Just like
know
natural
when
as
to
fuck.
breathe.
Yeah, like that's why I could never control. That's why I have these like interactions in battles where it's like I'll go to say something in the heat of the moment, we're like talking shit, and then it's kind of like I just stop or I say something that don't really make sense because I can't. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got that ABC shit, that's why you suck
that AB. You know what I mean? Because it's like I can't like rehearse the interactions. You know what I mean? The little like back and forths. Like it just
I was
comes
thinking
out.
in your
Like when I
Tay-Roc-
took my hat off, I'm like, you fucking like it. And I said the word. I was like, oh shit.
I believe Tay Roc has to rehearse his like ad libs that he does in the battle.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He
doesn't?
told me he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, when we had him on Watch with Hollow, you know, he's like, it's me versus his battle with Hollow, and he's like hitting himself super hard. I'm like, do you like put that in? He's like, nah, man, I kind of just black out and just say what's ever in my mind.
No
and
shit.
He's like, I was hitting the fuck out of me. I was like, how hard he was hitting himself.
Bro, I watched Tay Roc after our battle. It's like he kind of just collapsed. He's just like,
Yeah.
like it's just like I can say he's one of the most energetic people I battle for sure. Like it's not, I ain't gonna say like aggressive or like,
Yeah.
but like just intense.
Yeah, it's
like
like-
the whole time screaming
Yeah,
as
in your
loud
face.
as physically possible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scream over and
Yeah.
over. You know, like it takes a lot out of you, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. You think about it, he was probably rapping for maybe like
30 minutes,
bro.
10 minutes around,
Like, bro, that's a long
It's insane.
time to be like,
Yeah.
that's
Super
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
and still lose is wild. That's the wildest shit. To rap for 30 minutes and then say you're gonna die in the hood like Cartman right after I say you don't make no sense, and then the Judge Joe Brown thing, and then
Damn.
the quesadillas thing.
Yo, the
K's
watch is
idea.
coming.
I mean, also, you
What
know,
was it, K's idea?
K's ideas that's gonna be leaking out his side. That's a quesadilla.
That's not bad, okay.
No, bro, I went to the listen. The thing is, the other day I went to the.
You guys on the watch.
I was fronting on that bar, and then I went to the Mexican restaurant the other day. I ordered me a quesadilla, and it came out, and it was nothing leaking out the side. I had
not
an issue with the
leaking.
guy. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this? This ain't even leaking out the
Tay Roc
side.
lied to me.
This
Yeah.
isn't even a real quesadilla.
Terrible quesadillas, Tay Roc. You know, I don't be more.
Have you been live on any internet since your announcement?
Oh no, yeah, we got to
Yeah,
talk
I
about
did.
that.
I not live, but I did a no jumper
Oh,
interview.
you didn't know jumper. That's right.
Yeah, I
That's
went and did a
right.
no jumper interview with Lush. It was pre-recorded.
Bro, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twerk versus Big K going down October. What's the date? Do you remember? Is it
November 9th.
November. Okay.
Yeah,
not
November
October.
9th.
November.
Big
November
K versus
9th.
New Jersey Twerk. Major moves card, man.
That's
Making
crazy.
major moves. Bags and bodies.
Let's
man.
go.
Are you done for the year?
I hope not.
You want more battles?
I would like one more before the end of the year.
With
Whoever.
come on, give the blogger something to retweet right now. Big K says.
Big K says.
I mean, this is what I told them the people wanted before the end of the year. The people wanted Big K versus Twerk.
Rock.
They want Big K versus Rock. They want Big K versus
They
Easy.
do want that one.
They want Big K versus the Filth Collector, but let him starve. He'll wait his turn until I'm ready to make him relevant. Right now, he doesn't matter. He's crying on YouTube every day trying to find a way to be relevant. How does it feel, you filthy fuck, to go against the dog and starve? How do you feel now? But yeah,
But yeah.
they want Big K versus Goods.
Oh.
That's fire.
One
So
more
it's
max
like
out,
it's a lot.
ARP.
If somebody can do something before, I mean, I really want to give him Big K versus Easy before the end of the year. to
That'd be
honest.
crazy.
That's what I
That would
really
be
would like
crazy.
to give him. You know what I mean?
Would you battle Easy in Philly in the trenches?
Not the trenches.
No?
I battle him in Philly for sure. Not on his own league in
Yeah.
in his supposed hometown.
You already battled on URL.
Yeah, but why do I gotta always be the guy?
Yeah.
because
You know what I'm saying? It do get heavy, man. It do get heavy, like standing in there every time and just taking the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It do get heavy. Sometimes I want to fucking stack the deck and, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Play with the
yeah.
fucking sliders up.
That's why every once in a while, people like you and Rum, that I'm like, people who almost never have a home game and
Yeah.
still have reached that top
Yeah.
level is like, that's fucking an anomaly.
But that's
Bro,
not
that's
a it's
crazy,
not a
right?
coincidence, I don't think neither. I think that's what a lot of people overlook, bro. Constantly like okay, for instance, Rum from Arizona. I'm from Virginia, so I only had one home game ever. That was versus like Arsenal. And you know, that wasn't on like a big league, but it was in the city. So when you constantly going into hostile territory where people don't want to, you going in somebody else's backyard and battling and finding a way to win. That's creating like a new different type of battle. Like if you always battle on your home league in front of your homies in a room full of friends, you're not gonna get better, bro. I don't care what anybody say. You got to go into a room where not only nobody know you, but sometimes motherfuckers like, man, I don't give a fuck. I want him to lose. Like, you know what I mean? You have to like endure that shit, and that shit gives you like these tools in battle rap that you just can't teach, and that's why the dog strikes again. You know?
That's why when the West Coast story will be told, there was a solid 4 or 5 years where Danny was going out to New York. Where us on the West Coast were just like,
I've heard stories about
they're
Danny.
frying him up there. He
love
was
it.
trying his heart, and like, bro, like Geechee would have been Geechee no matter what, and same with Daylight and everything. But in terms of what Danny did for like 3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
rapping his heart out and getting
Yeah.
nothing from New York, it was
Yeah.
like he actually laid some real foundation to where
Right.
a lot of people say the West has been booming the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And that's because Danny went up there and like crickets for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
Bro, I heard stories about Danny Miles before even battle rap. Like he was just out in New York battling fools like way back in the day before URL, all of that shit. Like
Wow.
Danny Miles was active. Like I heard stories from Poison Pen and Nino Blood and all that shit. Like they remember Danny Miles way back in the day.
I
Coming to
love the
New
Rex
York
battle.
and battling.
I love
Rex
the
battle.
Rex battle,
Oh, bro.
honestly. Yeah. I know like people like it's a point of contention. It's like angle you can use against him, but I'm like, I think he did really good in that battle first.
Hell
That
yeah,
shit
he
was
did. In a
fucking
hostile environment like
Yeah.
that.
I
for
thought it was
sure.
like usually
Yeah.
I'm just kind of on disrespect, but,
cousin
but
line.
that time was crazy.
I'm like, oh my god, that shit was crazy. dog.
Oh, you put a stack, bro. Did you cut up the Danny Myers throwing hat compilation?
No, I don't know who did that. Clayton posted that. And
It's
I don't know
so
who made
fucking
that.
good.
I know.
Because
I think Eek. Correct me if you didn't do it, but I think Young Eek might have done it.
it's
Yeah,
so
young
good,
nigga be
bro.
snapping.
Yeah, he's
Go
the
out and ruin your day's Twitter and see Danny Myers' hat
All the
throw
hat
compilation.
comps.
Because Danny's hilarious. He's like, he'll even throw the hat when he's doing like the 50% yell. When he's like not in Twitter, just be like, ah.
I love Danny, dude.
Legendary, bro.
Danny's the man. But you feel good about City Towers? You did really good. in that
I
battle?
do, bro. I really do. I felt like I wanted to. I try to stay away from 4-bar, and I was like, bro, I don't know how the Boston crowd's gonna react. And sometimes when you don't know how a crowd's gonna react, most of the time I'm like, just double down on doing you. But I was like,
Yeah.
actually, let me 4-bar and just set up like try to haymaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tried to do that, and it seemed like I always do like a take rate at the end of my battles of like how much shit landed. I was like, at the end of the City Towers battle, I'm like, I had like a 90% take
Yeah.
rate in there. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So
thanks.
I was really proud of it, man. It was dope to have the people in there.
Oh yeah. Then you got your battle versus Ill Will dropping
Oh,
soon
yeah.
on RBE.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
goodie,
that was
man.
A great one.
It's a goodie,
that.
man.
I was in the
Appreciate
building
it.
for that one.
Appreciate it, man. So what do you've had Coach, Rock, Twerk?
Next.
Yeah, about
Appa.
next,
Next.
Appa. What was Appa this year? Yeah, next,
Dialect.
Appa, Dialect in Ireland.
You're trying to go back to back, huh?
I mean, I would think my work would add up to
Yeah.
be in contention. Now, if they give it to me, that's a different story. But at the end of this whole shit, especially if I get one more big one for the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because I got
easy.
Hollow next week.
Oh, yeah.
Then I got Twerk.
Do you think you're ahead of Rock right now?
Shit.
I think we close neck and neck. I mean, I think I would argue I might have had some bigger battles when it's all said and done this year.
Yeah.
Maybe not more.
It'd be dope to see how the rest of the year
you know.
plays out.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
I also think that with me, if I'm being realistic, with me and Rock having what people are calling a debatable classic, it like doesn't help my argument as much as if everybody was saying Big K clearly.
Oh, if you bodied him.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you bodied them, they're not gonna be like, you don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now we've had a good battle to where like it's split. People are saying I won, people saying he won. It helps both our argument, is what I'm saying. You know?
Facts. I agree with that.
Yeah.